Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Prophecy of Pendor 3.9.4. We interrupt your book reading, or my book reading, for gladiators. Ah, beautiful. Okay. However, we have to make this careful because some of them might have throwing weapons. So, where are those guys? Here they are. Oh boy, there are so many experience points coming our way. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that mass of happiness. Oh yes, please, yes. Oh boy, look, oh, they're throwing a lot at me. If you ask me, that I'm not saying this is a problem, but I'm saying that's a lot. Their throwing skill is, I think, about 300, which is extremely high. Remember, very few units have over 300 in skill, and that are mostly knights, orders, guys, or some other equal elite stuff. Not a lot, most definitely. When they've spent their throwing stuff, are there any problem? No, they don't. These guys don't wear armor. Well, light armor at best, if any. And that was close. So no problem here. The only thing that is even easier to kill and gives the same amount of experience are, of course, the berserkers of the Fitzbane, or Fitzbane, or whatever you pronounce, or however you pronounce that. But besides that, this is gold. This is absolutely gold, this, guys. This might be 2 level ups. And remember, we're level what already? A lot. Question is, where do we put the points? Where do we put the points? The points! Well, intelligence, of course. Intelligence, I know. But I'm also a little bit tempted to put them into agility, simply to get our looting. Did you just hit my horse? Wowtsies! He hit my horse. And he hit it bad. For 70 damage. How did he do that? That was amazing, sir. $70 damage with one throw, and he didn't even hit the head, ladies and gentlemen. My horse is not that badly armored, I remind you. It's not the heaviest armored horse in the world, but it is one of the better armored horses. Well, if they hit it one more time, we're in trouble. Maybe we should increase our distance a little bit. Because, I'm a little bit surprised, because of course normally they're not that good at hitting moving targets with throwing spears. Not even close. But these were... Well, I don't make myself any illusions if they kill the horse. Let's be honest, if they kill the horse, we're done. There is no way we can survive the killing of the horse. We cannot even outrun these guys because they're wearing light armor and they have an athletic skill out of the world. I think they have an athletic skill of 7 or more. 8 maybe? Because that's how they work. That's the entire trick of the unit. Their athletics. Are they done with throwing stuff? No, they're not. You can clearly see that some of them are still separated from the main force, which means they are ranged fighters. Whenever you see forces separating from the main force, that means they have a different armament. They most likely have some kind of weapon with range. May it be crossbows, arrows, something like that. So let's see what they're up to. There are two. Do you see the two in the back? I don't know if you can see them that well, but I would bet my butt that they have throwing weapons still. Yeah, they had, but now they're out. Okay. That was far closer than I like it. Remember the following. These guys are idiots, yes. But they're absolute kings when it comes to close combat. There are a few things that can threaten Magnus, Demonic Magnus, for example. These guys are absolutely of that kind. 100% of that kind. And remember that they strike a lot faster and run a lot faster than most forces that you might be used to that are on foot. Man, do we have a good crossbow. How many are them? 86. We have a problem as soon as they start running. Look at that. We're killing. We're killing absolutely high-level guys here. It doesn't get a lot more in experience than what these guys have to offer. The snake-called princesses, or whatever they're called, the ladies, they've got a little bit more. They get 737 at 35, and of course there are the Twilight Knights of Noldor who gave a little bit more, but besides that, this is 540 is absolutely top of the line. You have to love gladiators. The only thing I would love more is, of course, berserkers, because they're even dumber. And by the way, these guys have terrible defenses. I think not even their shields are pretty good. So if you send them, except for example, against an army of ranged fighters, they will just get hammered to bits. They will just get slaughtered. Do you see the speed? I'm riding a horse. These guys are on foot. And they're closing in. With tremendous speed. And by the way, we're fighting this entire army alone. So in the end, besides killing all these guys, we'll get bonus experience. And of course we get 55 renown, because 55 renown is the absolute cap. Although we should get a lot more experience in my eyes, because killing it takes 70 to the head and he's still drawing breath. That's unbelievable. There are very few shield, very few shield units with them. And even their shields aren't that good. They're neither overly big, not, well, they're metal. Okay, they're metal. I give you that. They're metal, so they have a fairly high resistance. Although we're not, I think we're not talking Noldor type or demonic shield type of resistance. Normally the guys with the shield should fall back because they're not as fast as the units that use two-handed weapons. Because when you put your shield in front of you in this game, you are running a little bit slower than someone who's just charging. This is just beautiful. The only downside of this glorious thing is, of course, we're not getting any useful loot because these guys don't have any. They're not into armor. They're not into arms. Yeah, there is nothing to get for us. I think there is only one source for an agility buff, and that is defeating an army, I think, of the Snakehold. So we should not pump our agility over 29. However, if we can get it to 27, we could get our looting skill up to 9 with a bonus of +3. This would be 12. The maximum is 14. Oh, look at that. They're starting to break formation. That is dangerous. $540 on top. You're not gonna believe this. 80 damage and he's still running. What was your breakfast, sir? I wonder what your breakfast was. Yeah, it seems like he's running. Trust me, they're not. None of these guys will ever be running anywhere. What? How did he do that? Okay, let's be careful. Yeah, see that? They're totally just tricking me. 48 and you're still running. You're a tough guy. Okay, we need our chest. So far we did okay. The best bows in the world have to be bought. And we should get the ranged weapons out. We should get them together a little again. $45. Please keep in mind that they will alter their armament while fighting. So it is totally possible that the guys will switch from shield to two-handed weapon and from two-handed weapon back to shield. They can do that. Because they usually have a two-handed weapon, a shield, a one-handed weapon, and some throwing weapons with them. The guys that break formation make me nervous. Because you might overlook them, and then they appear out of nowhere and ruin your life, because they can. Don't fool ourselves, even if, what they are not, even if my horse were at maximum health, these guys could kill the horse or me in one go. Well, maybe not the horse, but me, surely, without any problems. And the main problem is if they by some luck outmaneuver me. Oh, just look at the numbers. I've got the feeling I'm killing these guys for days now. And they just keep coming. 57. I don't want any one of them to go away, because if they do, I'm losing experience. Yes, I can catch up with them and kill them later, but that's not the point. The more I kill in one go, the more experience I get in the end. At least that's what I think how it works. Because you're getting a bonus. In case, I think that is thought for support units. Although there are no really support units in the game. Well, you are the only support unit in a game, so to speak, because you're the only guy that can support the others in battle by giving orders. Because no one else is going to do that. They're not really thinning out, are there? I still have the feeling that is exactly the same number like before. Beautiful. Yeah, they're not. They're not thinning out. It's just like there's still 87 of them. It simply still feels that way because of the sheer numbers. Although it's about half of them. Half of them should be dead by now. That means we're only followed by 40 of them. Guess it's about 40. And I did just miss. Why? I think there is the possibility that there will be a gold bar or the treasure chest. But, yeah, the armor is neglectable. Because they only have, I think, leather at best. What did I just miss? Beautiful. Damn it, I was betting with my brother that we would get 3 levels out of this. But it seems like we're only getting 1 or 2. Which is harsh. Because I had my hopes up. Ah, come on. For 3 levels to go. Yeah, but it will not be 3. We can be glad if it's 2 levels. At least we got an upgrade for our skill. Oh boy. I find that it's harder to control them suddenly. Good work here. It's relatively dark. I'm not even sure you can see a lot. I just hope that you see all I'm doing. Well, I'm doing basically the same thing I do every time, just that this one here is far more rewarding. You're kidding me. I'm nearly out of bolts. And they're not hardly out of man. How is that even possible? Come on, there must be one more level in it for me. They make me nervous with their two-handed swords. 580. I mean, just think how many Venscari raiders do we have to kill just to get this amount of experience together? I mean, the best of the Venscari gives you 375, and that is the Jarl. There is only one with them at all times. Don't think there can be 2 Jarls in the same group. Unless you're fighting some kind of army thingy, whatever. Wow, we're down to 4 bolts. And they're not even wavering. This is strange. I fired 160 bolts at them. By my book, that means they should be dead, but they're not. There's still a lot of them. Okay. We're running out of good bolts, are we? Little orientation problems here. Okay. Oh boy. No, they're not. They're not getting fewer. Doesn't even feel a little bit like that. Although it feels like there are only 20 left now. But they scream and they fight like they were still at full strength. Oh, terrible. What's wrong with me? I'm starting to lose my concentration. Good shooting. Okay, so it will be only 2 levels in total at best. There goes my hope, because I thought if I level up enough, I could be king, or could start my campaign of becoming king when I'm level 40. Because then all my skills for being king will be maxed out. But if not even 86, 87 gladiators can give us 3 levels, then we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna, because these guys are rare. I mean, it's not like these gladiator uprisings are around every corner. That is a rare event. That is impossible. How do they do that? They're taking just shots in the head like... And I'm killing these guys. Ah, come on. For 540 again. Another 540 again. Another 540 again. A miss. You know, I was worried in the beginning if I might or might not have... Oh, there we go, level 28. Still, it will not be enough. Damn it, it's a shame. The problem is if they start running, I couldn't even stop them because there is no way I'm doing enough damage to get one of these guys out of the fight. If they're running, I basically have to let them run because there is nothing I can do. Okay, let's speed up a bit. Get some distance. Hoping that they change weaponry. Or should we simply fight them even though they're using their shields? I don't like the idea of that because that is dangerous. They're pretty good with their range stuff. These try thingies are really hard to predict in range. What is the name of that? Dreizack, it's in German. Aquaman uses one. Harpoon? No, it's not a harpoon. It's... Ah, damn it. I forgot. I forgot the name. I forgot the name of the weapon. A trident! It's a trident. If I were him, I would be running. But he's obviously not. He's the cool guy. Okay, we're doing well. They're down to 3. They're down to 2. 43, that's not enough. 38. 30. You should be running. So they're down to 1. Okay, character. We have 2 points. We have agility 22. So if we put 1 more point into agility, which is not enough, if we put 1 more point into agility, we can put our looting up to 8, which is good. We could put our prison management 1 point up, which is excellent. We get, I think, 4 points of charisma from achievements. So we could only put 1 more point into charisma, which would not help us. So that is as best as it gets. We're only at level 28, which is a shame. Are we done, or is there still someone? No, we won. They're all killed. This is a little bit better than what I'm using, but not a lot. I mean, look at that. The loot is basically worthless. Because these guys are idiots. That's how it is. Tons of swords. And we've got 23,800 experience. We'll need... Oh, we don't actually need that much more. We don't need that much more. It's 8,000, 12,000. 12,000 experience more, and we're level 29. At the moment. Where is it? Our looting skill is totally at 11. Trade is better. But we're working on that. We should not enter cities at late night. That would be a bad choice. Dawn. Tavern. Oh, we have no prisoners to give, so that's not important. I very much doubt that you have all the coin in the world to pay for that. No, you don't. But we're making good coin here, though that's okay with me. Oh, you cannot pay for that much. Is the horse healed? Yes, it's healed, but it's not a very good horse. Superb yellow plate armor, useless. Requires strength 16, we don't have that. 55 plus 70 plus 1 is not so much better than what we have. When you come to think of it. Compared to what it costs, it's not that much better. So, give that back and that back. No, not that. Perhaps this? Yeah, perfect. Arms. Fine siege crossbow. Balanced empire helmet. Fine heavy crossbow. That's all nice and no, but we don't need that. What? Okay. I'm a little bit confused. Hired assassins. Yeah, they're not our problem. Following the Rat Brotherhood. You'll be in trouble, sir. You'll be in trouble, sir, in no time. But we did okay. We did okay. Not glorious, but okay. So we'll see each other next time. Until then, bye.